Remembering Our Spirits, January 26th, 2023, from Emmett Fox's book, Around the Year with Emmett Fox. And this is a good one. The Law of Practice. Practice makes perfect. This familiar proverb embodies one of the great laws of human nature. And being a law, it is never under any circumstances broken. There is simply no achievement without practice, and the more practice, provided it is done intelligently, the greater will the proficiency be, and the sooner will it be attained. It is true in every conceivable branch of human endeavor. Practice is the price of proficiency. In metaphysics, the effects of this law are particularly striking. Thought control is entirely a matter of intelligent practice. And true religion may well be summed up as the practice of the presence of God. That resonates really, really high for me in my spiritual practice. Be you doers of the word and not hearers only. James 1:22. This book was written and produced in 1931. So practice makes perfect makes sense that would be something that people used back then. However, perfectionism is a lie, 100% lie. And one of my mentors is Brene Brown. Thank you, Brene. And she is a researcher, and she researches vulnerability and shame and worthiness. I know she has some books out. I've never read any of her books. I've watched a few of her YouTube videos. And here is what Brene Brown has said about perfectionism. When perfectionism is driving, shame is always riding shotgun, and fear is the annoying backseat driver. That is a quote from Brene Brown. And we feel most vulnerable, she goes on to say, we feel most vulnerable to shame. When I started my video channel on January 1st, reading from this book and talking about remembering our spirits and sharing, I'm simply sharing. Take the best for you and leave the rest. I was having worthiness attacks and shame attacks a ton. I honestly was in such shame, worthlessness attack place inside of me that it took the strength of the presence of God within me to show up January 1st and even today and continue sharing. I will continue to share. I still have worthiness stuff come up and shame stuff come up. I shared earlier that I was speaking with my husband and he said, you have a belief or perception that your voice is